Nene Vision here. Happy birthday, April 11th, Aries. I'm going to be reading you your birthday personology, the day of policymakers. Those born on April 11th do not have the overwhelming need to be a star. Like many of those people born in the Aries second period, when they are at the center of action, it is generally due to their usefulness rather than ambition. What they are most comfortable with being a part of decision making is being in a team, which they often play a dominant role. It is ideas which most excite and stimulate April 11th people, not glory or prestige. April 11th people are less concerned with developing a sparkling personality than with owning a message. They do not care for the high-blown verbiage that usually hides a rather mediocre or even non-existent idea. Those born on this day like to know what others think straight out, and this does not mean that they themselves are incapable of making poor diplomats. Actually, as mediators, they can be quite superb, able not only to bring hostile parties together, but also to reconcile widely diverging points of view. Whether in the workplace, at home, or among friends, April 11th people are often called upon when all else has failed and the unsavable must be saved. Given such talents, April 11th people are, of course, psychologically astute, but also have a knack of finding common ground for agreement. Those born on this day have a profound understanding of ideas and language, as well as the power it carries. Often, however, in their personal lives, they can be baffled and bewildered by what loved ones express, particularly if it is not in their liking. As good as they are the diplomatic and policy-making areas, they may be on occasion surprisingly insensitive to the needs and wants of those closest to them. Frequently, those born on this day take on great responsibilities for the support, nurturing, and education of their families, but nonetheless fall short. Sometimes the energy required to fulfill such commitments has been spent in other areas, and there just isn't enough left. In addition, those born on this day must beware of conflicts with those above them in the family hierarchy. Because of their fine social skills, April 11th people do well in professions which involved working with others, social work, or planning for others, administrative positions. Those born on this day are generally convinced that they know what is best for the common good, but must also listen to carefully and give feedback. Even worse is a gradual insulating of themselves for any criticism at all. April 11th people must always try to keep an open mind, and once having made a decision, not be ashamed to change the course if events warrant it. Essentially, cultivating flexibility is crucial to those born on this day, maintaining an integrity and effectiveness of action. Numbers and planets. Those born on the 11th day of any month are ruled by the number 2. 1 + 1 = 2, and by the moon. Those ruled by the number 2 are gentle and imaginative by nature. They are capable of lending wise counsel to projects without demanding the ego reward of being number 1. As Aries, however, they must beware the Martian influences of anger, hot-headedness, and overconfidence in their character. Emotional instability may also be indicated by a Moon-Mars connection. Thus, the challenge for April 11th people is to be masters of themselves, not of others. Those born on a double day, 11 and 22, may have a special interest in doubles of various kinds, including twins, coincidences, and symmetry. Tarot. The 11th card of the major arcana is Justice. In serene seated woman holding the scales in one hand and a sword in the other, she reminds us of the order of the universe, and the balance and harmony will be maintained in our lives as long as we continue on our path. The positive aspects of this card are integrity, fairness, honesty, and discipline. The negative aspects are low initiative and personality, fear of innovation, and grievances. Health. Getting plenty of sleep is very important to people born on April 11th, as it'll help them maintain their composure and calm. In addition, frequent rest periods, whether weekends or extended vacations, are a must. Occupations like teaching, which guarantees such time of, may be attractive to those born of this day, since April 11th is primarily a day of strong mental energy. Those born on this day must take care not to neglect their physical side. Regular sex with a loved one is strongly advised. Moderate exercise is recommended for April 11th people, just enough to keep in shape and invigorate the body. Eating a well-balanced diet also does wonders for stabilizing them. If weight is not a problem, as many as 3 well-rounded meals a day served at regular hours will be both healthful and enjoyable. Advice: have an open mind. Don't take on too many responsibilities. Keep your energy flowing. Use it or lose it. Be more sensitive to the personal needs of those who are closest to you. Control your temper and beware of family conflicts. Meditation. If there is any hope for the world, it can be only in small acts of personal kindness. Your weaknesses are you're insensitive, you're resistant, and you're unenthusiastic. Your strengths are you're decisive, you're diplomatic, and you're gracious. Happy birthday, April 11th, Aries. I hope you had a great reading and have a blessed day.